Hello, everyone, and welcome to the part three of the Raksha Stotra. And here we go on and try to explain the legacy and significance of Maryada Purushottam Prabhu Sri Ram through the madhyam, through the medium of Buddha Kaushik Rishi. And this is part three, so I would encourage you guys to watch part one and part two so that this makes sense. And we continue through Raksha Stotra. Um, राम रक्षां पठेत् प्राज्ञ पापघ्नीं सर्वकामना शिरो मे राघव पातु भालं दशरथात्मज. May the learned read the Ram Raksha Stotra, which destroys all sins and grants all desires. May Ram, who is Raghu's descendant, protect my head. May Ram, who is Dasharath's son, protect my forehead. So Ram is descended. Prabhu Sri Ram is said to descend from the Raghu dynasty, Raghu clan. Now, Raghu in Sanskrit can also mean the one who wanders, but it is also one of the names that is assigned to the sun itself. So Prabhu Sri Ram was a Suryavanshi, that is descent, and Suryavanshis are said to be people who are descended from the sun god himself. So he was a descendant of sun. That is why whenever you see a portrait of Prabhu Sri Ram, he's always presented as having dusky skin, that is the color of a rain cloud, but he also has a yellow crescent in the crown around his head, and that indicates the rays of the sun. And much the way the sun illuminates all life, is the giver of all life. I hope that Prabhu Sri Ram's character continues to cast light on us and show us the better path forward. And here in this stotra, we are saying that may Prabhu Sri Ram inhabit every single part of our beings. So, and continuing with this, Kausalyayo Drusha Patu Vishwamitra Priyashriti. Kausalya was the mother of to Prabhu Sri Ram, and he was the favorite of sage Vishwamitra. And may Kausalya's son protect my eyes. May the favorite to Vishwamitra protect my ears. May Ram Granam Patu Makhatrata Mukham Saumitrivatsala. So Ram, who is the savior of Yajna, may he protect my nose. And so Yajna is basically a sacrificial fire where different sacrifices are made to the gods. And Yajna are a central part of the Vedic tradition of Hinduism. And I believe in every religion, even in the Christian tradition, it's always important to sacrifice something to God. What we offer, make some kind of you cannot get something in life unless you're willing to sacrifice. So Yajna has formed a core pillar of Hinduism, and Ram is considered a savior of those Yajnas. And Saumitri Vatsala is, so Saumitra was Lakshman's mother. So Ram, who is also affectionate to Lakshman, and may he also protect my mouth. Jivam Vidyanidhi Patu, Kantham Bharatavandita, Skandhav Divyayudha Patu, Bhujav Bhagnesha Karmaka. May Ram, who is the sea of knowledge, protect my tongue. May Ram, who is saluted by Bharat, protect my neck. May Ram, who holds divine weapons, protect my two shoulders. May Ram, who broke Shiva's bow, protect my upper arms. So it is said in legend that Prabhu Sri Ram was an archer beyond excellence, and he attended the Swayamvar of Masita. So Swayamvar is essentially when multiple suitors wish to get, if they wish to marry a princess, then there is a test given to them, a test to test their character and to test if they're truly worthy of the hand of a princess. And in this, the test was to shoot an arrow at a target. And Prabhu Sri Ram was, and it is said that this bow belonged to Lord Shiva, so no one could even wield this bow. And Prabhu Sri Ram was so mighty that he not only could he wield it, but he actually managed to break the bow with the strength in his shoulders. And again, the dichotomy, someone with beautiful lotus eyes, yet someone with immense strength in his body. Karo Sita Pati Patu. May the Hridayam Jamadagni. May Ram, who's the husband of Sita, protect my two hands. May Ram, who conquered Parshuram, protect my heart. May Ram, who killed Rakshas named Khara, protect my abdomen. May Ram, who gave refuge to Jamvat, protect my navel. So Parshuram, it is said, was also an avatar of Vishnu, and Parshuram was a Brahmin, and it is said that he cleansed the earth of Kshatriyas, because at once, so there are different castes in Hinduism: Brahmin, Vaishya, Kshatriya, and Shudra. So it is said that at one point Kshatriyas, who hold power, or so that's who are warriors and also the rulers in any country, are mostly Kshatriyas, or were mostly Kshatriyas. Um, it is said that at a time they had become too corrupt, and therefore Vishnu took avatar as Parshuram, and he cleansed the earth of Kshatriyas. So, but however, Ram was able to stop them, because once the evil Kshatriyas were gone, Parshuram's rage had to be quenched somehow. So, Ram, who was a Kshatriya, put an end to that. सुग्रीवेश कटी पातु सख्तिनी हनुमत प्रभु ऊरु रघुत्तम पातु रक्षा कुल विनाश प्रभु. May Ram, who is the master of Sugriva. So Sugriv was the one, was the king whose help Ram ended up taking when he was marching to Lanka to save his wife. May Ram, who is the master to Hanuman, protect my two hips. May Ram, who is the best of Raghus, and who destroyed the lineage of Rakshasa, protect my two thighs. So this I mentioned that Ram comes from the lineage of Raghu. And it is said that Raghu was a noble clan. And in North India, in Hindi, there's still a saying, Raghu kul Rikta Sada Chali Ai, Pran Jai Vachan Na Jai, which means that there's a tradition in the lineage of Raghus that may my life go, but the vow that I've made will never be broken. That a promise I've made will never be broken. जानुनी सेतु कृत्पादु जंघे दशमुखांतक पाद विभीषण शील पातुराम खिलम वपु. Ram, who built the bridge. So it is said that Prabhu Sri Ram built a bridge from India to Lanka, and it is said that when they wrote uh, Prabhu Shri Ram's name on rocks, and they threw those rocks into the ocean, it is said that the rocks floated. And this is how they were able to build a bridge to Lanka. Uh, May Ram, who killed the 10-faced one. So Prabhu Shri Ram's wife was kidnapped by a demon king named Ravan. And it is said that he had great knowledge. And so he had 10 heads. And Ravan and Ram were both devotees and prayed to God Shiva. May Ram, who gave wealth to Vibhishan, protect my 2 feet, and may he protect my entire body. So Prabhu Shri Ram, he once he defeated Ravan, he did not take over his kingdom. He handed over his kingdom to Ravan's brother Vibhishan, and he said, "Okay, you rule it." So Prabhu Shri Ram fought for what was right. He never cared about his own self-interest. Um, he did dharma. He did what was right, and he renounced the kingdom because it did not belong to him. He took Masita and they came back to Ayodhya. Sorry. So it is said that as this bridge, which is known as the Ram Setu, was being constructed, there was a small squirrel, and the giant apes are throwing these massive rocks into the ocean that stretches from Tamil Nadu to Sri Lanka, right? And there's this tiny squirrel which is throwing these little rocks, and it is said that when Prabhu Sri Ram saw this little squirrel throw these rocks into the sea, he was impressed with this squirrel, and he picked up the squirrel in his hands, and he ran 4 of his fingers along its back. And it is said that this is how squirrels um, all over the world, I'm not sure, but at least the squirrels in India, they carry 4 distinctive black lines on their backs. And it is said that they are the fingers of Prabhu Sri Ram that those squirrels still carry. So, in life, often when I felt powerless and when I felt like I couldn't go on or something like this, I often thought of this squirrel, and I often said to myself, look, you are just one person, and maybe you're not as mighty as someone else, but as long as you're committed to doing what is right, committed to doing good, you can be blessed by God. You can carry the mark of Prabhu Sri Ram on your back. And that's, to me, that is profound, strikes a deep chord in my heart. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe as we get through more of the Ramaksha.